my fearless tribe, welcome back. I'm so excited today to be reviewing, you know it, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. I don't know, I am so excited. When I saw this come out, I was like, I'm gonna order all of it. I ordered so much of it. I don't know how people got their hands on this so early. I ordered it like the second it came out on Sephora, but I have seen already so many reviews of it popping everywhere all over the internet, so I don't know if they got sent it as PR or if there's like a pre-order, but sorry if this is coming a little bit late, but I'm super excited to try it out. You guys have been tweeting me like crazy wanting me to try this out. Y'all already know I love Rihanna. I love trying new makeup. It's a perfect match. So I'm going to let you guys know what I picked up. If you guys want to see me review the Fenty Beauty line, keep on watching. Alright, so first and foremost, I did pick up the primer because I'm going to try the foundation and I want to kind of test everything together. You guys know I love to test things together. So this is the Pro Filter. It's an instant retouch primer. So it looks like this. Sorry, the packaging, it's a little too bright. This is what the outer packaging looks like. The packaging is all very cool. It's kind of like a blush and gray packaging. Kind of looks like sand, and this says it's a soft matte filter. The packaging in the actual product is really pretty. It's like a very nice soft blushy color, and it's just really pretty. It's got that really nice soft matte glass, and it says Fenty Beauty in silver. So it looks really nice. It looks high quality, and this is 1.08 fluid ounces. So this goes for $32, which is pretty standard for a very high-end primer, especially because it lasts a pretty long time because you don't use too much. So the foundation I've already taken out of the package because when I first got it, I just wanted to see if it was the right color. I was ordering everything just from Sephora, not in the actual website. I was ordering online. But I think the color is actually going to be pretty darn perfect. I got 220 soft matte long wear foundation, and this has 1.08 fluid ounces as well. This is like the same package as the primer, except it is in a clear little container with a white cap and white writing. And it says to shake well before use. And this goes for $34, which is, again, very standard for a high-end foundation. I did pick up a Matchstick's matte skin stick, a matte skin stick, and I got the shade Amber. This was a cool toned contour stick. So that's what it claimed to be on the website. They called it the contour shade. Again, we have similar packaging here, and I don't know how it will look inside. I love the sleek packaging on this. So we just have that same color as the primer bottle. It's kind of like that dusty ashy blush, which is so pretty. And inside we have the actual contour stick, which is a little twist up container here. But it looks like it's going to be a really perfect contour shade. So I'm excited about that. And I love the dimension on this. I just think the packaging for this has been gorgeous. It has a little FB on the top here. Fenty Beauty. And the match skin sticks go for $25. And they had like a lot. What I loved about this so far, like besides even trying it, I love that it caters to so many skin colors. We need more of this makeup industry. I've always loved MAC. I worked for MAC. I love that they carry so many shades, and I love that this carried so many shades as well. I think a lot more brands are getting aware of it now. I don't know why it's taken so long, but guys, women come in so many shades. We gotta cater to everyone, honey. So next I picked up the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. Same cool little packaging here. Creamy, long-lasting, endless ways to glow. And I picked up the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I tried to just pick up the one that would match my skin tone the best. This goes for $35, and we have really pretty, when it actually hits the light, it has a very nice sparkle. I don't know if it will translate on camera, but it has a very pretty sparkly flow to it. Ooh! This looks so pretty. I cannot wait to try this out. This looks so good. Oops. This one's called Fire Crystal, and we also have a mirror, which I love. This looks gorgeous. And lastly, I picked up a gloss bomb. This is the Universal Lip Luminizer in Fenty Glow. Again, same packaging. Oh, and did I already say? I already say the highlighter is $34? I think I did, I don't know. And this gloss bomb goes for $18. This is so pretty. We actually have a mirror top here, which is different from the other packaging. It's all been just color, so this is kind of like a little mirror. Oh, this is kind of nice because you could actually like look in the mirror and do your lips. So the color of this looks super, super pretty. It's kind of like a dusty rose, but a little coppery as well, and it has a nice shimmer to it. I cannot wait to see how this looks on. I already went ahead and threw on my eyebrows and a little bit of eye makeup and some lashes, just because this is mostly skincare, and then the lip. Skincare? That's not true. It's just makeup. Alright, anyway, I don't know. I'm just super excited. My skin is moisturized and ready to go, honey. Oh, and I also did go all out and get the foundation brush as well. This is the 110 foundation brush, $34. Super cute. Matches the packaging of that same color. That very sleek, beautiful packaging. This is a foundation brush. It's kind of interesting. I'm assuming that it's for liquid foundation because there were no powder foundations here. It's got a nice amount of denseness to it. It's almost between like a normal like stippling brush, but no, I don't even know. It's like a powder brush, but it's also like a flat top foundation brush. It's a little bit thinner, so I don't know. I'm curious to see how it will apply the foundation. And of course, you already know we're going to do a check-in at the end of the day and see how the foundation wore, because it does claim to be very long-lasting, extended wear makeup. It is currently $9.57 exactly. Jordan Woods, my background. I love her. So let's just call it 10 a.m. right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and try out this primer. I'm obsessed with this packaging. So pretty. This video is going to be really long, so I'm very passionate right now. Okay, I'm just going to take a couple pumps. It looks like a lotion. The consistency is very, just like a standard lotion. Doesn't really have a smell. It feels like I'm putting on a moisturizer, but it's not like oily or greasy, which is so crucial. So this is supposed to smooth and pore diffuse, and it also helps to extend your makeup. Sounds like a good primer, pretty much what we all want. It dried down really nicely on the skin. My skin feels super soft. I don't like when primers stay on and feel really greasy. This feels super dry. That's very important for me. Alright, time to hop into the foundation. I'm kind of in between summer and fall Alex, where I'm either tan or very pale, so I was really nervous about picking a shade. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So shake well. It does sound pretty liquidy in there, so we know it's not going to be a very thick foundation. So our packaging again is the same as the primer was, with just the standard little pump here. I'm just going to go ahead and see how the consistency is. Oh, okay, so it's definitely very liquidy. It's not super thick. It doesn't come out and feel like a putty or pasty or creamy. See, as you can see, it is running down my finger, which means it has a fairly liquidy consistency. So I'm just going to start with a little bit on my cheek, and we're going to test out the coverage. I'm going to turn down my lighting a little bit just so we can really see how the coverage is. I'm not going to lie, I've heard really good things about this foundation. My expectations are super high. Like, I've heard that it lasts through a lot. The coverage is looking beautiful. Good coverage. And it's a good color, I think. I think we're going to be alright. I'm just going to look at it in an up-close mirror. Yeah, that is some good coverage. And it's a good color. Yes. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit more. Now I'm going to apply the product directly on the brush just because it is so liquidy. I actually like this brush. Like, I was a little concerned about it at first. I'm like, is this going to be a good foundation brush? But it's actually really good. This is some good coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy at all. At all. It feels absolutely so light on the skin. It feels like there's nothing there. Just like the primer. Important. I have a little bit of acne scarring in the front, so I'm just going to go ahead and layer a tiny bit more, and we can see if it's a good layering foundation. I do like this brush because I can rub, but I can also pat. And I have no brush strokes from the brush, which is always a major selling point for me when it comes to a foundation brush. Alright, so this is without and with. Do you guys see the difference? Pretty good. Pretty good, guys. And now let me just say, again, a good coverage foundation that doesn't feel heavy is like my whole dreamland. It feels very hydrating as well, which I'm curious to see. If you don't know, I am an oily person, so neither of these claim to be like an oral? Okay. Neither of these claim to be like an oral I said it again, because I'm mixing oil and absorbing, an oil absorbing formula, but they are like soft matte, so I'm hoping it will keep me relatively matte throughout the day and not like completely oily by the end of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do the other side. I'm going to do it all the same. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this foundation so far. So the first section that I put on here, I'm going to get up close for a second, turn down this lighting a little bit. It has dried down to this beautiful, dry, matte finish. I can't tell you the last time I found foundation that I touched my skin after like 30 seconds and the skin was soft, like still supple but dry and not sticky. So far I'm extremely impressed. The fact that it dried down, it's like matte without even needing a powder, which is huge for me. I cannot stand when foundations stay wicked tacky. The coverage is absolutely beautiful. I can layer a little bit more in areas where I have pretty intense acne scarring, but for the most part, I don't find that I even need that. My skin's in a relatively good place. I would say this is a real medium to full coverage, and you can build it up to be super full. But naturally, it has a really beautiful, natural, soft finish. It looks like skin. It doesn't feel overpowering or too much. It just feels really good and natural. So far so good. Okay, so I don't think I noticed any concealer options or like liquid highlighters for under the eyes and all that jazz, so I'll just use my own in a second. But I am going to go ahead now and try out that Matchstick Skin Stick in the color Amber to contour. The shade really does look perfect for contouring. So let's see here. Definitely a good contour shade for my skin tone. I think this could work for maybe a few deeper shades than myself, but again, they did have a ton of color option for the foundations and the sticks, of course. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the perimeter of my face, the usual spots I contour. Bring this up a little bit and do a little bit on the jawline, because you know, I'm not going to contour my nose because that just never works out very well for me. I am going to go ahead and try to use like the other side of this foundation brush and just see if it works out well for it. We're just kind of testing the waters today. This is very cool toned, so on top of it I'd probably set it with a warmer bronzer, because that's just me. Like, I really like a mix of warm and cool on the skin. But for a contour shade, it's pretty darn perfect. It's very cool, but I don't want it to look like, you know, too cool. But I really like this brush. I honestly don't think I thought I would like this brush very much, but I love it so far. Yeah, I think I need a warm bronzer to set this, just because it feels very, like, very cool. Which isn't a bad thing, because I mean, contour should be cool, but it feels a little intense. So this is how the contour looks. I'm gonna set it now with a warmer bronzer. I'm gonna use my Sunny bronzer from NYC and just kind of blend it. I think that will kind of help it sit well on the skin. I actually think this looks really good together. So I think that kind of helped it blend together a bit. This is the first foundation I haven't even thought about setting with my usual translucent powder. Like, I don't feel like I need. That's weird. This is a good foundation. It's just dry, but like not too dry. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my own concealer, a little bit of my Maybelline Age Rewind, just a little bit under the eyes. I honestly feel like I could have brought that foundation just right up under the eyes and covered, and if I didn't feel like using concealer, I wouldn't necessarily need it. But I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. I probably actually could have got one of those stick foundations in a lighter shade to highlight with, so my bad. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my favorite Airspun powder and set under my eyes. And then I'm also just going to set my T-zone. And a little bit on the chin, because I don't feel like I need it anywhere else. Oh my gosh, I'm really loving the way my skin is looking right now. Alright, so I am absolutely dying to try out the highlighter. So, when I open this up, they had so many shades, I like could not choose, by the way. When I open this up, my eyes immediately go to this one. It's a little bit more shimmery. We can try out both, but my heart is set on this one. So I'm just going to dip my big old Kabuki fan brush in here. Oh my god, it's beautiful. She's beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. I hope it's translating on camera. Are we not absolutely obsessed with this highlight? Alright. Take a little bit of that on the brow bone too. Oh yeah. Stunning. Just stunning. Okay. So the other shade here is a little bit more subdued. I'm going to take it on a different brush and we'll kind of see if it's as strong. Ooh, that's pretty too. So this side, I would say, is a little bit more of a subtle natural highlight. This has a lot of shimmer. So if you like to glow baby glow, see me from outer space, I want to shine, this one has it's a little bit lighter and it also has a much more shimmery undertone. This one's more of like a natural skin finish kind of vibe. It's just a very natural glow. I like them both a lot. Like, if I wanted to go a little bit more subtle, you could take this like on, you know, the front of your forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and it wouldn't look like too much. I'm going to take a little bit down, actually, on top of the lip. It's really pretty down the bridge of the nose. I love them both, and I love that it comes with options. But right now, I'm completely obsessed with the shimmery one, so I'm just going to layer a little bit of that on there. You can kind of see, yeah, a little bit on the tip of the nose, because y'all know me. My whole life has changed. Rihanna. My skin looks so good right now. I am matte where I want to be matte. My contour is poppin'. My highlight is poppin'. Yes. If this lasts all day, I will be buying this foundation for the rest of my life. Like, it's rare that I love a foundation this quickly. It's rare. Oh, we gotta do our lips. Durr, what am I doing? So I just feel like I need a little bit of lip liner before I throw on the lip luminizer. So I'm gonna throw on MAC Nice and Spicy. Alright, let's see how the color is here. You guys can see the color a little bit better here. It's a really, really stunning color. So when you take it out, it has a really big little, what are these called? Doe foot? Am I crazy? Is that what it's called? But it's really big and very plush. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It is so beautiful. Such a pretty color on its own. This would look stunning on top of so many colors, but by itself, it's really, really pretty. I really like that this makeup line has a lot of really beautiful like shimmer to it. I feel like it's got a very glowy vibe, but I really appreciate that the primer and the foundation focuses on a more soft matte vibe too. I am in love with this line. In love. I did try most of the products. There are a few things that I didn't get because, I don't know, I kind of wanted to get like a cohesive step-by-step makeup look set of makeup, but I think this is absolutely stunning and I'm dying to see if it lasts all day. I usually try my best not to do touch-ups, so you know what, I'm gonna like dedicate myself right now. I am not gonna do touch-ups today. For the most part, I'm gonna be working from home anyway, run a couple errands to the grocery store. I might vlog today actually, besides the point. But yeah, so it's 10 o'clock right now. It's actually, by the time I finish this, it is 10:17. So this took 20 minutes to do and talk about. So I hope you guys like the way it looks. I'm obsessed. And you know what? I'll see you guys at the end of the day and we will wrap up the review. Alright guys, I'm back at the end of the day. Alright, I've had the foundation on for about 8 hours now. We're just creeping up on it. It's around 6 o'clock. I'm actually just about to cook dinner now. And 8 hours is usually where I would check my makeup anyway. I did just reapply the lip gloss because, you know, your girl's been snacking, sipping, living her best life. It's the end of the day now where hair goes up, t-shirt goes on, cares go out the window. I'm gonna cook dinner and relax for the rest of the night. But I just wanted to check in now. It's time to check in on the makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a mirror so I can do a full close-up evaluation. So I'm just gonna like first and foremost get right up here and give you guys, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm just gonna get right up in here. You guys can look at it for yourself. So just looking at myself straight up, oh, I do have a few little sunglasses marks on my nose, so don't mind those. I was out running errands today. You know it. Alright, also I forgot to say earlier, this lip gloss, I don't know, I can't think of what it smells like, but it reminds me of some sort of like childhood lip gloss or childhood like bubblegummy. You comment down below if you can think of what I'm thinking of. When I smell it, it just reminds me of some sort of childhood makeup, and I really like that it smells like that. It's very like girly and bubbly. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm really having a hard time trying to put my finger on it. It has a specific smell. Let me know if you've tried it. Okay, so overall, looking at the foundation, I love it. Like, hands down, this is a great foundation. This is obviously really good. Like, if you're looking at me right now, like, I don't look cracked or like melted or oily. I do have a little bit of shine, teeny bit on my forehead, but not enough to bother me at all. Not even nearly enough. Like some foundations, I am like an oil slick at the end of it. I would say this is actually just like the claims to be on the primer. It's a very soft matte look. It gives me definitely like a very natural vibe on the skin. It's very, what's the right word? I don't know. Do I ever know the right words? No. It looks like my skin. It melted in really beautifully on the skin. It dried down really quickly. It didn't make me super shiny. It's definitely that soft matte description that they gave to it. And it did not crease on me at all. It has not flaked up on the skin. Sometimes foundations tend to like kind of clump up and kind of pill up and just melt off the skin, and it has stayed absolutely perfect. I do notice that I do feel like it oxidized the tiniest bit though, like honestly. I feel like it looks a little bit, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it looks a little bit more, a little bit darker than when I started it this morning. Like looking at my forehead, I feel like it's a little bit darker. I could be wrong, I could be crazy, but it still looks really good. The fact that it didn't like break up or separate into my pores or anything, I love this foundation. And you know what, it's only been on for 8 hours and it still looks really good. I feel like this could be a full 12-hour wear foundation. And I did have a very busy day today. I had other things to film. I was running errands. It's actually really hot out. It's like 80 degrees, fall, where are you? But it's looking really good. And I've been getting compliments about this highlighter all day on Snapchat and Twitter because I did post a picture there. I still love the contour, I love the way it sat, and I think I'm going to be wearing this foundation a lot, especially because it fits my skin color perfectly right now. If you guys haven't tried this, I highly recommend, if you're going to try anything from the set, I would go ahead and get your hands on this foundation more than anything. And if you can do the primer too, I do feel like I've never tried it without the primer. I'll try it and talk about it in a vlog or something, but I do feel like the two were probably made to go together because a lot of lines formulate things to go together. But foundation is definitely something you should get your hands on, and this highlighter because it's amazing. So yeah, that is my review of the Fenty beauty line from Rihanna. You go girl, I'm obsessed. This is so good, and I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are loving it too. Let me know your thoughts on it down below. Have you tried it? Yeah. Let me know what else you want me to review in the future. Leave it down below. I do read the comments. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.